Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to Gardenish. Now that we have mowed, let's go check around and see some good and some bad that's going on in the garden. Yesterday was the official first day of summer solstice. Today's the 22nd, and we have got some great things going on and we've got some not so great things going on. So I just want to take you for a quick jog through. Let's see what's going on. Hopefully I can help you out on keeping some of these bad things from happening in your garden next. And yeah, let's see what we got. Okay, you guys are seeing me in random stages throughout this video. And now I'm sitting down to actually talk to you guys about a couple things. One of the things is when it's this hot. So right now in Missouri, we have been upper 90s. I don't think we've broke 100 yet, but it's been really hot for a lot of days. You want to remember a few things. One is do not water in the dead of the day, because what you're going to do is you're going to fry your plants out. The water droplets will act like little magnifying glasses and it will burn your leaves. And also the evaporation is so fast that it stresses your plants out. Number two, do not fertilize when it's this hot either. Right now, when it's this hot for lots of days in a row, your plants are really in survival mode. They're still producing fruit or vegetables, yes, but you don't want to tell them to overproduce right now, because right now they're just trying to survive. They're trying to make it through this hot stretch. So remember that. Try not to fertilize when it's this hot. The other thing is, do not do anything drastic out there. You don't want to go doing any major pruning or any major cutbacks. You definitely don't want to plant in the dead of the sun. Don't put extra tomato plants in the dead of sun. Wait till the evening. Wait till it's cooler. Wait till it's less stressful, not just for you, but also for your plants. Think about it. We don't like being out here in this super hot stuff. It stresses us out. They get stressed out too. Even though they belong there, it still happens. I think those are my tidbits for you. The other thing is, if you're going to use any sort of like a neem oil or an oil-based product out in your garden, say essential oils, you can spray peppermint around. And that's what I did with those cabbages in a previous video. I'll post it down below if you want to watch. I sprayed peppermint oil and it deterred the pests. Anything oil-based, do not put it on your plants during these hot days, because guess what? Oil and hot equals cooking, and you're basically gonna fry your stuff out. Just remember that. Use your brain. I know y'all are smart. Think about it. Just think about it. Anyway, yeah. All right, this first pallet coming in the gate. We've got some apple mint. It's doing really well. There are multiple tomato plants back there, and this was kind of one of my wannabe studies. I'm just going to see how they do in this short stack. And then this was something that was strewn about in the greenhouse disaster, so I just planted it. It's not doing so hot. I don't know. He's growing, but it's not growing much. Over here, we've got some Super 100s coming up this pole. Eventually, they will take over this trellis. This was a sunflower down in there. Something ate it. I have a feeling it was my lovely rabbits that come out every night. Butternut squash are kicking it over here in this one. I wanted to see how the short pallet was going to do. And then I've got some onions growing. We lost a couple, but I've got some onions growing. A couple of them are doing okay. We got our potato pot towers. They're going to be ready to roll here soon. I'd say in the next few weeks we're going to be harvesting those. Here's the other one. Now let's come over here. So these are plants that I don't know what they were. I just put them in all together because they were strewn about again in the greenhouse destruction. But I believe these are broccoli. They look like broccoli. Some of them got a little sunburnt, but that's okay. We have got a bunch of plants here, and I've found a bunch of garden critters like this one right here. Ugh. There you go. Guess what? You ain't laying baby. Oh, well, maybe you will lay babies in here because I just lost it. Anyway, it's all right. I fix them off. I throw them out. I don't know where it went. It's okay. But these are doing good. Cucumbers. These are doing fantastic. Fantastical. All I do is keep training them up. Hi, pollinator bee. Thank you. Look at this baby doing the job they're supposed to do. Just don't sting me. I actually just pulled the cucumber off of here because it was getting a little atrocious. I've been watering at night, like after dark, when I get back, and it's been, look, this one will probably be ready to pick tomorrow. That's how fast they grow. This thing's doing great. So there's these cucumbers. Next are these cucumbers. These ones took a minute to get going. I don't know what happened here, but they're starting to take off. They're doing really well. We're getting ready. Let's see. I think I pulled. Oh no, this one. That one right there. I could probably pull that off today. This one, not ready. But oh, there we go. There's another one. They're everywhere. And you know, I don't treat for. Oh look, here's the eggs. There's the eggs. Oh, that's so annoying. Well, we'll get rid of all your hard work, lady. Ta-da! Done. Okay, let's come over here. Mini melons. These are those little bitty cantaloupes, like the personal hand-sized cantaloupes. These are doing fantastic. These took a minute to take off too, but they're doing really good. I've got some lemon balm in this front here. I had a habanada up here, but something stole it. Darn it. And then I've got these random, like here, random tomato plants. They're just wherever. Let's see, this is a cherry baby. They're just wherever they'll go. This is something I'm proud of. Look at these cabbage rows. Look at these cabbages. A couple of these are going to be ready to go soon. Look at this babe. Look at this baby. Yeah, they're doing fantastic out here. They took off a couple weeks ago, and there was no stopping them. So I'm very happy with those. Back here, we've got some more random. I'm gonna say they're probably broccoli or cauliflower. Probably broccoli. Now I've planted multiple tomatoes here because these back here, look at this. These are my little Cherokee purples. And I know you're not supposed to mix and match things. So I had a whole row of Cherokee purples. I lost 3 of them. These are the only 2 survivors. And then I just put these other tomatoes in. I think they're bread and salts. Or they're sandwich slicers. Those are all the same. So if my Cherokee purples don't come up, at least I'll have some sandwich slicers up here. These are all jalapenos. They say jalapenos like to hold hands. Or, well, I'm sorry, pepper plants. They say pepper plants like to hold hands, which means they like to be planted close together. That's why I did 2 here. I probably could have got away with 3, but I didn't want to do that. Boy, I need to get out here and weed some of this stuff. It's all right, though. So we've got 3 back there. They're a little bit smaller, but that's okay. That they were smaller to begin with. And then these are more of those. What are they? I'm going to assume they're more broccoli. We might be broccoli rich this year, which is cool. I'm okay with that. Broccoli freeze as well. All right, this trellis has nothing growing up it yet, but hopefully it will. So we've got some cucamelons that were late starters here. But you can see these little cucamelons, and these are all random carrots. So if you do not plant your carrots under something when it rains, when they're little bitty seeds, you get random carrots like this. So I had them all planted. I didn't come out one day after planting my seeds. I direct sowed. I didn't come out and put there either a piece of wood, or I was using a piece of cardboard. I didn't put that down, and it spread my seeds everywhere when it rained real hard. So now I have a random carrot patch, but that's all right, because what doesn't have a carrot area, I put tomatoes in. I think we got cherry babies here too, or some little, yeah, cherry babies. Why not? You know what? I'll put a trellis in here and they'll grow and they'll do great. All right, so over here, we got some, okay, there's a black Chris back here. Very hard to see, not growing well. He wasn't growing well in the beginning. And then I've got another, probably a cherry tomato here. So once it gets going, it's gonna grow up this trellis. These are green beans, I believe. Yeah, these are my green beans. We got some green beans. They're finally taking off. That took them a minute. These are more peppers. 2 rows of peppers here. They're not, there's something going on. I don't know. This was good soil. It was supposed to be good soil. But you know what? They're probably going to take off in the next couple weeks because that's how everything else did. We got some tomatoes. These were all planted, and then next thing you know, they aren't growing, so I put a couple extra good ones in there. This is empty, except for this orange mint. I got mint everywhere. There's a couple onions in here. I've got a tomato growing over there. There was a sunflower. It got ate. These are some squash. This was a random squash from the compost pile I decided to throw in, and it's doing really good. That one is still trying to get going. Those I got from the store because I didn't have any planted. So, and then I've got another row back there that's not doing so hot, but they're in the ground. We'll see how it goes. And to our last trellis, tomatoes. Tomatoes are doing great. We've actually got some, we've got some fruit going. And then I've got a row of onions. This is a black beauty, so this should be fun to see come out. This is a whole row of black beauties. And then these are my ground cherries growing in here. I'm excited about that because I've never had one. And then here are some more green beans. I got a couple green bean plants. I'll eat this one. And we'll walk this way. I got a tomato plant way down in the deep there. And then we've got some more tomato plants way down in this deep. I think that's another tomato. Look at that little dinky thing, little bitty, whatever. Oh, there's a good one. I need to trim all this up by hand because I can't use it. If I use the weed eater, I'll end up losing everything. But that's it. That's the quick tour in a nutshell. I think it looks really good. We've got some produce growing. We've got some failures that are happening, but that's okay because we have plenty to suffice. So now, oh, there's our cucumber. That's good cucumber. One cucumber in my new truck. It's all right. We'll have more. So yeah, thank you guys. I'm gonna rinse my feet off. I'm losing my battery. I'm gonna try and post this like the day of because you haven't seen me in a while. So I'm gonna wipe the sweat off my face, rinse this grass off of my feet, and I'm gonna go have a great, sunny, beautiful Saturday. And I hope you do too. All right, you guys be safe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.